Then his image faded and Simba was alone again with Rafiki. I know what I have to do, but going back means I'll have to face my past, Simba said. Well, Rafiki took his stick and he whacked Simba on the head. Ow, geez, what was that for? Simba asked. It doesn't matter. It's in the past, Rafiki explained. Yeah, but it still hurts. Oh, yes, the past can hurt, said Rafiki. But the way I see it, you either run from it or you learn from it. And at that, he went back to whack Simba on the head again. Only this time, Simba avoided it. So I think that's a good lesson there for everybody to learn. You know, we all make mistakes, and we all do some things that we wish we may not have done. But you know, mistakes are nothing but learning experiences. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake as long as you learn a valuable lesson from it and don't make the mistake a second time. Well, with that, Simba took off and he ran all the way back to the Pride Lands. When he arrived, he looked around in shock at the barren land. It's awful, isn't it? Said Nala. She had just arrived too. What made you come back? This is my kingdom, said Simba, and if I don't fight for it, who will? As they neared Pride Rock, they weren't alone. Pumbaa and Timon had joined them and were now distracting the hyenas with the song and dance while Simba and Nala snuck past them. Simba saw his mother standing before Scar. There is nothing left, Sarabi told Scar. We have only one choice. We must leave Pride Rock. We're not going anywhere, said Scar. Then you have sentenced us to death. I am the king, replied Scar. I can do whatever I want. If you were half the king Mufasa was, Sarabi began, but Scar knocked her to the ground before she could finish. I am 10 times the king Mufasa was. Well, there was a snarling sound, and Scar looked up to see Simba, and he raced down to his mother. Simba, said Sarabi. I'm home, said Simba, touching his head to hers. Simba, purred Scar. I'm a little surprised to see you. Alive. Step down, Scar, demanded Simba. There's one little problem, said Scar. You see them? And he pointed to the hyenas. They think I'm king. Well, we don't, said Nala. Simba's the rightful king. Ah, said Scar, circling Simba. So you haven't told them your little secret. Well, Simba, now's your chance to tell them. Tell them who is responsible for Mufasa's death. I am, said Simba. You see, he admits it. Murderer, said Scar. No, it was an accident, explained Simba. If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive, retorted Scar. It's your fault he's dead. Do you deny it? No, replied Simba. Then you're guilty, Scar said, seething, and Scar drove Simba back toward the edge of the rock. Oh, Simba, he went on, you're in trouble again, but this time Daddy isn't here to save you. And now everyone knows why. Well, Simba slipped and he fell, and he clung to the edge of the rock, and a spark of lightning struck the dry grasses below him, which burst into flame. Now, this looks familiar, said Scar. This is just the way your father looked before he died. And then he bent down close. And here's my little secret, he whispered. I I killed Mustafa. Well, Simba sprung up, pinning Scar to the ground while the hyenas and the lionesses watched. Murder, he shouted. Tell them the truth. I did it, Scar whispered. So they can hear you, demanded Simba. I killed Mustafa, admitted Scar. And realizing the moment had come, the hyenas sprang at the lioness, who fought back with the help of Simba's friends. Well, Simba gave chase to Scar, who tried to run away. Murderer, growled Simba, you don't deserve to live. But Simba, I am family. It's the hyenas who are the real enemy. It was their fault. It was their idea. Why should I believe you? Everything you ever told me was a lie, replied Simba. What are you going to do? You wouldn't kill your own uncle. No, Scar, I'm not like you, said Simba. Run. Run away, Scar, and don't ever return. But as Scar prowled past Simba, he threw burning coals into Simba's eyes, and he leaped at him. Well, the two lions fought, pounding with their paws and slashing with their claws, and at last Simba sent Scar tumbling over the cliff's edge. Scar rose slowly to his feet just as the hyenas approached him. My friend, said Scar. Friend, said Shenzi. I thought he said we were the enemy. And then they set upon him as flames consumed the land.